Hello students, today we are going to revise lesson 10, 6 foolish fishermen. Okay, I hope you have written the word meanings and question answers in your textbook. So, when we read about the 6 foolish fishermen, we feel that the 6 foolish fishermen were brothers. They went to the river and picked good spot to fish. The beginning of the chapter we see that the 6 foolish fishermen were brothers. They went to the river and picked good spot to fish. So, the first one fished from a log and the second one fished from a boat and the next one fished from a bridge and the other one fished from a rock and the another one fifth one fished from a raft and the other one, the sixth one fished from the bank of the river. So we can see that each of them selected a particular spot or particular place for fishing. And when it was time to go, what happened? When it was time to go home, the brothers became little worried, each foolish fisherman fearing that his brother had fallen in the stream, and counted to see that there were still 6. And each foolish fisherman forgot to include himself. That's the main mistake they have done while counting. What did they do? Whenever they counted, each of them, each fisherman forgot to include himself. So they got only 5 of them. All the brothers went back to see the shore, trying to see the body of the drowned brother. So what they have done, instead of counting properly, and they have forgotten oneself to count, they went around in search of the body of the drowned brother. It took a small boy to convince themselves that they had not lost a brother, that they have really 6. So finally, who came to rescue them? The little boy, one who was fishing at the bank of the river, he came by seeing them. He came and asked what happened. So he is the one who rescue or who convince them that they are really 6. Finally, the foolish brothers thanked the little boy because he helped them to find out the 6th brother. So what finally they have done? Finally, the brothers thanked the little boy and because he had helped them. That is the story. And I hope you have understood the story. It's a very simple. When you read out the lesson itself, you can understand how the 6 foolish fishermen went for fishing and what happened at the end. So, after the little boy convinced them that they are really 6, they went back to their home happily. Okay, that's the story. So, now we can take the word meaning. On page number 60. Kneel. What is the meaning of kneel? To rest on knee. Lean. L-E-A-N. Lean. The meaning of lean is to move into a sloping position. Drown. Die or kill through the submersion in water. And shriek. High-pitched piercing sound or cry. That's the meaning. Okay. And we can also see the answer the following questions here. Once again, we can revise that. When we revise itself, we can learn the question answers. Okay. It's very simple. You can learn by when we read and when I explain to you that time itself, you can learn the answers. What did the brothers do for fishing? So what did the brothers do for fishing? They went to the river and picked a good spot to fish. That is the answer. They went to the river and they picked a good spot to fish. The second question is, where did each brother fish from? Where did each brother fish from? Each brother fished from the spot he had chosen. Each one of them have selected particular spot and from there they were fishing. What happened? It was time to go home. What happened when it was time to go home? When it was time to go home, the brothers became little worried. That is what we see in the lesson when we go through the lesson. They were little worried. Or what had each brother forgotten to do? What had each brother forgotten to do? This is the main thing. Each brother had forgotten to count himself. Each brother had forgotten to count himself. What did all the brothers do, having each counted only 5 brothers? All the brothers went back to the shore, trying to see the body of the drowned brother. When they were not seeing, when they were not finding the 6th brother, they thought that it is the last one could have been drowned, and they went to the shore, finding his dead body. Okay. Who helped the brothers at the end? Who helped the brothers at the end? A boy helped the brothers at the end. Why did the brothers thank the boy? What is the reason? Why did he thank the little boy? The brothers thanked the little boy because he helped them to find their 6th brother. That is the reason he thanked the little boy. Okay, I hope you have understood the question answer. And you will be learning the word meaning and the question answer and filling the blanks also here. And there are few exercises here. Okay, you can take the exercise 4. Make the following into interrogative sentences. Make the following into interrogative sentences. Okay, we use will or shall in the beginning to make the simple future tense interrogative. So how can you change the interrogative into sentence into interrogative sentences? We use will or shall in the beginning to make simple future tense sentences into interrogative. So the first question I can tell you. You will do this work. So you remember what we have to do? We take the auxiliary verb, the beginning. We use will or shall in the beginning to make the simple future sentences to interrogative. So this is the question. You will do this work. So we take the auxiliary verb here. Will. Will you do this work? And at the end you will put the question mark. The second question. I shall win this match. Shall I win this match? He will come next week. Will he come next week? We shall go to play on Sunday. Shall we go to play on Sunday? They will not do this work. Will they do this work? Will they not do this work? This is the way to change the sentences into interrogative. To change the sentences into interrogative, we use will or shall in the beginning and to make the simple future tense interrogative. Okay. So these are the things you have to learn from this particular lesson, lesson 10. And also there are few more exercises I have given you in the previous class, each and everything. You will be learning the lesson thoroughly, question answers, word meaning and the exercise part. Thank you students for listening.